So welcome back to Mossy's mini allotment. Quick update, it's getting quite dark now, but I've got a few plants in tonight, so I said I'd capture it. So maybe we just walk through the bed, see what I've done since the last time. Made a lot of progress, which is great. Starting to catch up, as a lot of people said in the comments. So we just start quickly on the tents and then we'll have a look at the beds. So tent 1, which has mainly been taken over by flower seeds. So I planted a lot of seeds this year and I've just basically resorted to transplant them into small modules just because I wouldn't have had enough space, but they've actually grabbed on there, and it's cornflower. Some other ones there, cosmos, some poppies which I tried to do from seed, see kind of transplant might work. In here we've just got some lettuce seedlings, which is spicy mix, and some other sort of frilly mix, some more flowers. But my greatest success, I didn't have any success in getting the plants from the corn, so I bought a packet of seeds, 79 cents in Aldi. Just put them into these small modules in the tray and just put a plastic lid on them, and to my shock I managed to get so far about 80% germination. As you can see, they're coming up nicely. So I'm not sure if I could leave them in that till they need to go into the ground, or should I transplant them again and try and grow them on. Maybe all you corn experts can give me some advice, but I was delighted with that because I actually didn't think I was going to get corn this year. This is the second lot now in here, and a couple of them are yellow, which I'm not sure why. Hopefully it's focusing in there, but as you can see, even some of those ones that haven't come up are either starting to come up, or when I lift up the bottom I can see the taproot coming through, so the taproot is visible. So I'm really chuffed with that. I've tried for about 3 years in a row to germinate corn and I never had any use. That's why I went to the plants. And really out of desperation this year I said I'd give it a shot. As I say, 79 cents, nothing to lose. And there you go. So I'll have a quick look at tent 2 before it actually gets dark. And in tent 2 I've started some more turnips. Not doing great. I think I actually maybe had some of them too wet in the back there. You might be able to see it. Some more spring onion. All the peas are flying. So I got 3 types. I got purple mange 2, sugar snap, and then garden pea. Some lettuce. The peas are doing great. And then we've got my cucumbers and courgettes, maybe not that order. And then these are basically the bush beans, 2 types, normal and French. And for the small module again, just to get them started, and they're starting to come through. So that's pretty much the peas. I'll just walk around the edges now and have a look at the beds. These are my sunflowers, which various varieties, some dwarf, some lemon ones. Tried a few different types, some very tall ones like last year, so they've done all really well, especially those ones there, the lemon ones just staying nice and straight. Some sweet pea, a couple of sunflowers, some strawberries, and then within this plastic tent I've been using to bring on some of the seeds that I've been frantically trying to get going. I got them from Quick Crop, and to be fair to Quick Crop, they haven't let me down. Every seed germinated, they were really good quality, they came through fast. So all that's left there is the purple kohlrabi, and then the remnants of my brassica bed, which I'll jump to now. Before that, maybe I'll just walk through quickly around the edges. All the spuds have come through. I've airted them up twice now. So again, they were just queens. I kept it tight, queens, and then the lumper. So again, they've all done brilliantly. So really delighted with the progress since the last video, where I was probably a bit desperate. Carrots, some red, some normal orange, and you might be able to see this, but we are starting to see them coming through, so they're all taken off. Some fruit there, the strawberries in the planter, blackberries, raspberries. And now to the beds. So this first bed this year I've decided to basically keep it to things like the beetroot, maybe some the bush beans, and anything else I can think of along the way. So that's obviously quite clear. To date I've just put a couple of types of beetroot in, again grown from seed in the modules. Moving on then to, which is going to be essentially a solid bed. Sorry for the light. Spring onions, some lettuce which I've taken from modules, and then you might be able to see there slightly different colour line. I've just put some lettuce in from seed directly into the bed. That's the self-seeding Allotment, which is doing great. Other small bed then, we have the onions, which are quite tight but they're taking on, and then some spinach, so I'll use them for small leaves. And again, it is a whistle stop, but just finally to swing across to the brassica bed, which I managed to get the seeds to come on. Some of them are still quite small. I would have liked them to be bigger, but I figured I might as well get them in now, just before I run out of time. So let's have a look at the brassicas. So first up in the brassicas, these were cabbage that I bought in plants, just in case. So I had them growing on and I've got them in. I'm not actually sure what type here. And then moving along, as you know, they all look the same at the start. Basically have this bed nice and fed, some top dressing of chicken manure pellets, and we have Marathon Calabrese, the Romanesca cauliflower, 2 rows. Again, I know I'm very tight, but I deliberately do that because I figure I'm better off getting a few small heads rather than getting one big one. And then finally, 4 cabbage survived the slug attack. Greyhound, and again they went in, so 1 row cabbage. And all I do when I was planting them, I just had this plank and I just push right down into the soil just to compress it. That creates me row, and then because the module is quite small, I just use a standard dibber just to give me my plug hole, and again quite tight for the Calabrese. So just scanning around, we've got some strawberries, pine berries are growing as well. And then this back bed, nothing in it. I'm hoping that's where the corn are going to go. I have to give it a tidy up, all these helicopters from the maple in the back garden. I've covered everything. I'm also going to go in there with the rest of the roots, so the purple colour will go in tomorrow night. And eventually I might be able to get some turnips or swedes to take in the module. So they might go in a bit later, but I think I will be able to get some golden turnip and some standard swede. So again, quick stop. Delighted. And as a lot of people said in the comments, just hopefully the weather is there now, and I think I will actually catch up. And look forward to giving an update next month where hopefully everything is taken off. So thanks very much for watching. Hope all your own plots are going well. Talk to you soon. Slán.